On this edition on the news, Tuesday, a new Georgia gun law takes effect. TGIF Fridays goes to the roadways with new menu items. McDonald's, Taco Bell, KFC, well, they have a survey out. Senate passes the sales tax for this holiday coming up August the 9th or the 10th. And also, popular Demos restaurant liquor license is suspended. More information coming up about that right now. Tuesday, a new Georgia gun law takes effect. But you might not know all the clear details about this one law. The law affects where gun license owners cannot carry their weapons. Some parts of the law have been little controversial. But the bottom line about this law, starting in July, first you can take a gun into the government building unless, of course, it has guards or metal detectors like a courthouse. You can bring weapons into the airport terminal outside security. You can also bring weapons into the private property like bars, restaurants, or other businesses. But one bartender at Humminbird says her employer doesn't want customers bring a gun into the bar. We just don't feel like guns and alcohols don't mix, and we don't want to inside the bar just a shootout, says a source. Businesses can choose to opt out of the new law by posting signs saying guns aren't allowed, like Humminbird, or restaurant owners could simply ask you to leave. If a customer refuses to leave, you can be charged with criminal trespass, which is a misdemeanor. Now, churches are in a different situation here. You are not allowed to bring weapons unless they opt in by agreeing to allow them. The new law also removes a restriction that prevented people convicted of certain misdemeanors by getting gun permits. And it also says law enforcement cannot stop a person and detain them simply to find out if they have a license to carry them. TGIF Fridays take the roadways by drawing attention to the menu items. Many restaurants with brick and mortar locations are loath to see food trucks coming soon. They're often represented with competitors on wheels. Carton-based TGIF Fridays restaurants have purchased a group of trucks, but plans to use them for sample rather than sales. TGI Fridays food trucks will spend several weeks promoting the changed summer menus in a tour that is largely on the East Coast and the Midwest. One truck is scheduled to be in the North Texas Tuesday through July the 13th, with a stop planned at the next Wednesday's Taste of Dallas. The rest of the Southwest leg of the tour includes the stop in Houston. The truck, staffed by regular Friday workers, will hand out new heritage menu items, including all-American burger sliders, loaded baked potato skins, tuna crisp, and Oreo madness, which is cookies and cream ice cream sandwich between the layers of Oreo cookie crust with the caramel and fudge. There also will be samples of Red Bull strawberry lemonade and the Friday's Best margarita. McDonald's, Taco Bell, KFC laggers in the fast food survey. Fast food titan McDonald's, Taco Bell, KFC are conquering the globe but are losing the likes in Out Burger, Char-Grill, Mexican Grill, and Chick-fil-A in the United States, according to the Consumer Reports' latest food survey. The survey, released on Wednesday, ranked the original chain in Out Burger, the latest burger chain based on food quality, value, and service. Ribbles Fresh Mexican Grill was the number one Mexican chain, followed by the Char-Grill, while Chick-fil-A ranked the highest among chicken chains. The result track with sales results at many of the major food chains, which struggle to find the right recipe. Two were younger U.S. diners who increasingly are seeking faster health food, more and more food quality, not just low price. It's emerging as a deciding factor of many Americans, said Todd Marks, the senior projects editor for Consumer Reports. Marks called the results, the poll of 32,405 subscribers, a wake-up call for the industry. Our survey clearly shows the big guys need to respond. The top-rated hamburger restaurants were In-N-Out Burger, the Habit Burger Grill, Culver's, the McDonald's Corporation, the world's largest chain, but a lagger when it comes to taste. Finished behind 20 others. That pretty much includes Jack in the Box Incorporated, Wendy's, Burger King, Yum Brands, Taco Bell, and my screen decided to crash. And let's go back up. Well, down. I hate when that does that on a perfect newscast like this. Pretty much I lost my place. There we go. Pretty much the brand new tacos at Taco Bell pretty much spiced everything up. The nation's top pizza chain was Papa Murray's Take and Bake Pizza ahead of the big robberies. Let me do this again. Let's keep on crashing today. I'm about to email it to me, it looks like. Don't worry, I'm going to edit this out soon. Let me do this real fast, y'all, and we'll get back to the news. Okay, I just emailed it to me. Woohoo! Alrighty, where am I? Okay, the Take and Bake Pizza is pretty much a rival above the Papa John's International and Domino's, along with Purple's Hot Dogs, Jason Deli, and Firehouse Subs were the leaders in the fragmented sandwich. Del Taco got the first place for more for your money, probably sold in Subway, which pitchman Jared Forgo lost more than 200 pounds on his diet. The Senate passed sales tax on Tuesday to authorize sales for this tax holiday coming up in Massachusetts on August the 9th through the 10th. Throughout the holiday weekend, the 6.25% sales will not be applied to certain items or purchases up to $2,500. The Senate voted on Tuesday to authorize a sales. Where am I? My good God, I lost my place again. These. Give me a break. This is my first time doing a live broadcast. Okay, I see where I'm at. They will save Massachusetts consumers at least $25 million, according to the state Senator Richard Ross, Mr. Whitman. The sales tax holidays will provide an incredible relief to our hard-working taxpayers, said Mr. Ross, or Senator Ross. The senator also said, "I'm glad that the Senate was able to pass this amendment to drive economic growth, stimulate small businesses, and especially help Massachusetts consumers. The sales tax holiday does not apply to certain purchases, including restaurant meals, tobacco, telecommunications, gas, steam, electricity, motor vehicles, or boats." Senator Ross additionally joined the Senate in passing legislation on Tuesday to promote economic development and provide incentives to create jobs and stimulate the Commonwealth economy. The Senate bill and the House bill passed June the 11th and will now go on to conference committee to produce a compromise bill for final passage in consideration of the governor of Massachusetts. A popular Demos restaurant has lost its liquor license due to an illegal Super Bowl betting pool discovered by investigators in January. Christopher Restaurants, located at 2816 Beaver Avenue in Demos, Sunday, according to the notice of suspension, a message of a long-time Belvedere area restaurant voicemail said it will be closed this week for maintenance and repair. The 1,000 pool allowing customers to bet on the football league on February the 2nd championship game in East Rutherford, New Jersey, was discovered to be investigated by the Iowa Division of Criminal Investigation in January after a anonymous complaint, said Dave Jobs, an assistant director of the division. Under Iowa law, a bar or a restaurant must hold a social gambling license to have a sports betting pool. Christopher Restaurants did not have a license during that time and had gone over $500, the maximum monetary amount under the law. The violation will not be prosecuted criminal, says Jobs. The DCI believes that the restaurant owners had no intention to break the law. And that's about it right there. And there's more news that we want to cover at this time. Take a listen.
Red Lobster and Olive Garden dished up the most sought among 17 restaurant chains, according to a study that was released on Wednesday. Analysts of the 136 meals put out by Red Lobster and Olive Garden, and the top 10 with the food from Arby's, Chili's rounding out the list from the Center for Science and the Public Interest. 10 saltiest meals for children included items from Red Lobster, followed by Chili's, Jack in the Box, KFC, Denny's, Sonic, Dairy Queen. Overall, the restaurant is making some headway with a 6% drop in sodium. That was back in 2009 and 2013. The report also said it only looked at the national chains, including Burger King, Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, Pandora Bread, Pizza Hut, and Subway, including Taco Bell and Wendy's. The report also said there's more to be done. The analysts suggest that the progress in making the significant reductions in sodium content has been slowed but inconsistent. Jeffers said that the study is outdated and progress has been done during that study. Jeffers also said that reducing sodium and calories across the menus by 10% by 2016 and 20% by 2001. Federal official has advised all adults and children, including all the kids, to be careful on how much salt intake that you have partake. Bouncing over at Colorado restaurant, it seems like there's a case going on at Raffle, Colorado, where there's waitstaff at the Shooter's Grill carry loaded guns to deliver all the food to all the guests. The service can carry guns ranging to a .357 shooter all the way down to the Glock semi-automatics, according to the USA report today. Guns are to be worn outside like what you see on police officers. All the servers are certified to carry the guns and must contain the safety and the restaurant at all times. There's a sign outside the door that says, "We're declaring guns are welcome on these premises," to greet everyone. Now, everybody can order an M16 burrito or the lock-on and loaded nachos. There's more to the menu. They got burgers. So check it out. That's Shooter's Grill in Rockville, Colorado. Mario Batali is to open a Iron Chef on TV has declared that he's opening a restaurant. The 8,700 square foot establishment, to be called Bava Pizzeria, will bring another level of celebrity clout to Boston's private restaurant scene. It will also add the fast-growing neighborhood and rapidly emerging as Mecca for only some of the city's best-known restaurants, but the dinners are the diners who covered the food. Going down to the news, Whataburger in Houston. The Whataburger employee says she was ordered to clean the floor with a toothbrush. Whitney Clark has been overweight since she was a young girl, and she said over the years that she heard a lot of fat jokes and insults, but not quite like the one she heard at Whataburger restaurant off of 1960, about a mile west of Highway 59. She said, "I just let it go because you hear it over and over and over again." Clark said that the mean words came from none other but the managers at the Whataburger where she works at. She said it is very embarrassing. Clark's mother shot cell phone pictures of her daughter working on the floors through the window. She is very much displeased on what her daughter was ordered to do. The Whataburger spokesperson said Clark was not given a toothbrush to clean the floors, but rather a towel and a grout hand-brush. That was released by an official statement from Whataburger. Clark walks with a slight limp now and expects her physical pain to vanish long before she can recover from emotional pain caused by her restaurant task. And Clark said, "It makes me feel disgusted."
Here's your food recalls on the Culinary Post.
Regular Organics LLC is recalling the organic superfood protein melody, which contains organic sprouted chia seed powder due to a possible health risk related to salmonella. The UPC code is 85370100401 with the lot number A14314 with the expiration date of 05/23/2015. That is the 21.5 ounce of organic superfood protein melody. Also, there is Flowers Foods is voluntarily recalling the brands of barbecue bread because they may contain undeclared milk. So please listen up here. There is an allergic reaction to those who has some kind of illness, medical condition or something. Sunbeam BBQ bread, UPC number 077633 053031 with a code date of July 318172. Also, Bunny BBQ bread, UPC code 071025015003 with the code date of July the 3rd, 180172. Flowers Deli Barbecue Bread, UPC code 072250 1801861, code date of July the 3rd, 180172. Anglers Pull Apart Barbecue Bread, UPC 086854015438, code date July the 3rd, 180172. Pretty much the retail stores are in Alabama, Georgia, Louisiana, and Tennessee. They're asking that you return the products to the store. Doctor's Best is volunteering to call in Bot 3121003. The bottles of 7379 of red yeast rice dietary supplement of the 600 milligram capsules with the 120 count of bottles to the red retail level. They're asking you to go ahead and return those bottles. You can find more information on that on our website, Culinarypost.info.
And we got some information about the hurricane, but that will be up very shortly after this one clip.
Hi, my name is Chef Mike Palmer. You might know me as your host of the Culinary Post, plus your chief editor over at the Culinarypost.info. What we are planning to do is we want to go professional on live stream and on YouTube. With that said, guys, we need your help. We are a non-profit organization, and anything that we make goes directly to charity. If you donate money, it goes to charity. But with that said, we need equipment. Yes, I said it right. We need equipment to do what we do professional. We want to get in the TriCaster world, video cameras, and everything else. So with that said, I'm going to give you a very brief slide presentation right now. You need a TriCaster in order to make things happen for you with the two monitors and with the keyboard down there. We just want to make us look very professional for you guys so we can get more sponsors and donations. So with that said, the TriCaster also does the social media stuff for us and everything else. So we do need the TriCaster. Now on the web you can search for the TriCaster Studio, which is least expensive, but of course we need the two monitors with the keyboard down here in order to work the TriCaster. With that said, we need 4 cameras with tripods. Again, 4 cameras with tripods. To make this look professional. Also, we need a teleprompter with tripod. We just want to provide you the right information during the broadcast. If you want to hear us during the broadcast, we need a soundboard, or some people call it a sound mixer. We need at least a 6 to 7 channel soundboard or sound mixer. Also, we need time mics. We need at least 4 of those. Alrighty, that's all we need at this given time. So with all that said, we definitely need your help and your support to become a sponsor or be a partnership with us or just donate equipment. Please email us at chefmikepalmer@gmail.com or email my awesome wife, my co-host for the show, chefmorganpalmer@gmail.com. We definitely need the equipment to broadcast professional for you, and since we want to go, eventually out in the airwaves, we definitely need your help. Please consider it, and we want to thank you in advance as much as you can donate. Y'all have a great day, and I will see you next time on the Culinary Post podcast.
For listening to the Culinary Post. Remember, our forum is up for you to go in, post your recipes, or just get interactive with other people that has the same interests of you. Or if you have questions, you're welcome to post your questions in the forum. Remember, you can access the forum on our main website by clicking the forum button, or go in the tabs and make sure you have your mouse button until you find the forums. Mainly, the forums is here for you. It's yours, and it's completely for free. And we have some breaking news for you. PF Chains China Bistro issued Tuesday an update to customers concerning its credit card data breach investigation, saying the hack attempt was the work of a highly sophisticated gang member. The Scottsdale, Arizona-based company also said it was hardened its point-of-sale systems against any repeat of copyright or copycat attacks. Rick Pareco, PF Chang chief executive, said the POS upgrade were just about finished. In the near future, we'll complete the deployment of the new hardware and begin the new translation back to our standard credit card system or standard card processing system, he says. Chang has also been using manual card imprinting machines, also known as knuckle busters, and dial-up credit card readers. And the weather, my favorite subject. We all know about that hurricane that is going to happen any moment. Here it is. Here's your new information about Tropical Storm Arthur. Continued to gain strength on Wednesday as it trudged along the central coast of Florida and is likely to become the season's first Atlantic hurricane. So it's mostly slowly moving storm with the tropical force winds extending about 80 miles. And the center was headed north after briefly moving south on Monday when it was warm. All the forecasters with the National Hurricane Center expected Arthur to head past the northeast corner of Florida sometime on Wednesday. At 8 a.m. Wednesday, the storm was 100 miles off of Cape Canaveral and moving away from Florida at 6 miles per hour. A hurricane watch was issued to a part of North Carolina's coast very early Wednesday morning. As Tropical Storm Arthur moved northward, threatening the 4th of July plans among the East Coast. Forecasters called off a tropical storm watch for parts of Florida. Hurricane Hunter plane was sent to investigate the storm Tuesday afternoon, measured sustained winds of 50 miles per hour with higher gusts. The crew also reported bounced around pretty good and strong thunderstorms before taking a refuge for higher altitudes. Maximum winds were at 60 miles per hour on Wednesday morning. The National Hurricane Center spokesman Dennis Felton has said, "We're now urging people on the coast to monitor the situation because a lot of people has beach plans for the holiday. They need to be watching this real close." So it's pretty much moving our direction here in New York, and we're pretty much sticking to staying home. Now to the latter subject. You ready for this one? And this is going to end the broadcast for this newscast. Denny's make a pearl to Gen Xers with the release of a remixed classic Arctic game on the chain's mobile app. In the Denny's version, however, asteroids becomes hashtroids, as in hash browns and centipede, and renamed Cinnabon, and homage of Denny's pancakes. Well, that's it for me, Chef Mike Palmer and Chef Morgan Palmer. We will be back tomorrow with your new edition of the Culinary Post News.
You're listening to Culinary Post Radio.